Hi, my loves. Welcome back to another video. It's me, Camila Rose, and we are back with our winter solstice videos. And this time we'll be focusing on the sign of Virgo. Remember to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know what you're looking forward to this winter. Let's get started. Let's get a main card for our lovely Virgos. And let's see what the vibe is for Virgos this winter. You have a Two of Pentacles, Virgo. Very nice. Two of Pentacles is all about, let's get the light right so we can see. There we go. Two of Pentacles is all about balance. Balancing out, as it shows in the cards, these two pentacles here. So this is saying that you might be considering, okay, am I going to be able to actually do it all? Can I handle it all? Can I do these hobbies and my projects and maybe your full-time job all at the same time? Can you travel and have a family and live out your dreams all at the same time? Now, we love, love, love Two of Pentacles because Two of Pentacles says that you totally can. You can totally do all the things that you desire. You're just going to have to make sure that you have good boundaries. That is the key word when we're dealing with anything that has to do with Two of Pentacles. Good boundaries. Let's see what else we get for your signs. So we're going to be looking at January. What's the vibe for January? Ooh, Nine of Swords. So we're a little stressed. I think we're doing some overthinking here. Maybe a little bit too into our heads. It's time for us to really allow ourselves to maybe find some calm, find some peace. You may be blaming yourself for some things. You may be taking to heart that maybe there's some things that have not gone the way that you wanted them to, and you're a little concerned that it's your fault that things have gone sideways, that you could have done something to change this situation. Let's see what the cards have to say. What else about our Nine of Swords? We have a Ten of Pentacles and a Ten of Swands. All right. So one, you're thinking about your legacy, long-term investment, what you're doing with your life. That Two of Pentacles is coming back up. And you're stressed out about, like, am I building the right legacy? Am I doing what I should be doing? What have I inherited? And will I be able to put that into use? And then you're also thinking, maybe I took on too much. Again, your Two of Pentacles. Maybe I took on too much. Maybe I'm doing too much. Will I actually be able to handle this and see this through? Nine of Swords always says, though, that you are taking the blame for something that was outside of your control. You just have to do the best that you can and keep moving forward. If you are working towards something really big, yeah, there will be setbacks. There will be things that don't go the way that you planned for them to. There will be things that are outside of your control. If every time that happens, you freak out about it, this is going to have a really not great outcome on your mental health long term. So allow yourself that space to kind of chill out a little bit. You get in February the Justice card, which is saying that there's some things that have happened that were not fair. And that might be that external thing that's stressing you out in January. But the Justice card says, I'm going to correct that. I'm going to fix it. We're going to get this energy right. Now, as your clarifiers, you get the Moon card, which is saying it's time for you to do some inner work. You really need to go within and start figuring out what you're aligning yourself with, and those circumstances, instances, and institutions, people, individuals, beliefs, thoughts, and habits that are leaving you out of balance, especially externally, and with the Devil card, which are leading you to some not healthy connections and unhealthy coping mechanisms. You're maybe going out too much. Maybe part of your unhealthy coping mechanism is all of this, trying to meet expectations, trying to pick up and do everything on your own. You must learn to balance. You must learn to have boundaries, and you must learn to delegate. So in March, we get a wonderful Three of Cups. All right, so maybe you get the lesson. Maybe you get the point. You need to go have some fun. Lighten up. Have a good time. Ace of Pentacles says, I'm going to bring you some new opportunities. I'm going to bring you some additional resources. Maybe it's an assistant, a personal assistance. Maybe it's waiting on a Justice card can sometimes indicate something legal going on. So maybe the outcome of this legal situation left you with some money, or you received a settlement. Then we get the Hermit, which is interesting. It's like, I got to lighten up and have a good time. I do have some more resources coming in, but also I need to spend some time by myself. So it's a nice, better balance than what you've had before. Let's see what your outcome is. We get the Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups is all about happiness. This is a much better space for you emotionally. You find that some of your wishes are coming true. You get the Seven of Cups. There are some temptations that are going to be coming up for you. So shiny objects, shiny ball syndrome, stuff that's like, ooh, I could go do this. Ooh, I could go do that. Remember, what are you working towards? What are you focusing on? Where do you need to have those good boundaries? A Nine of Wands, you're feeling tired and worn out. Yeah, that makes sense. This seems like a really kind of back and forth, up and down, but there will be victory. You'll overcome these obstacles. You'll overcome the circumstances. It does seem like a lot of, like I said, back and forth, up and down kind of season for you, although it does bring you some happiness, some joy. You're continuously being met with these temptations, with these questions, with this evaluation, with this need to kind of go in and figure out what's right, what's wrong, what's working, what's not working, and get those things into order so that you can actually get the things that you desire. You will come out on top in the end, but it's a journey to get there. So let's take a look now and pull some oracle cards for you. All right, so let's pull these oracle cards for you. We're doing the Seasons of the Witch, the Yule Oracle. And let's see what we get for our lovely Virgos. Okay, so we got 2 cards for y'all, it looks like. We got Cardinal Medicine and Silent Night, number 3 and number 32. Cardinal Medicine says, thyself bleeds of sacredness and honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. So you definitely, if you're questioning, am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? How do I make this work? Cardinal Medicine says you are worth everything that you desire and that you seek. Stay focused. Silent Night says, if by night the world should sleep, a sleep so deep the silence be deafening. There would sound nothing at all nothing would sound. I don't know what that means. So let's see what the guidebook says so we can get some understanding of what it's talking about. Number 32. That's 33 right here. Okay. Meditation, peace, and stillness. Okay. So they're asking for you to take some time, do some reflecting, do some reevaluation. Now is not the time to move forward with your plans just yet, and you may find your goals coming to a complete standstill. Something isn't working, and you need this time to reassess your progress before moving forward. You may even need to release your situation altogether and consider a new path to your desires. Silent Night offers further guidance. Take this time to meditate and find inner peace. Like, this is that space where it's like, this is not working. This is so unhealthy and so imbalanced. I need to lighten up. You can get the things that you want, but it's time to reassess and figure out what's weighing you down. Victory is yours, but at what cost, you know? Perhaps you're investing in a situation that has not repaid you for some time, or it may be that you've given more than you have to offer and it's time to cut your losses. Consider this pause a blessing and take this moment to shift your perspective. How do you actually come out on top in the end? How do you actually find this balance? How do you actually get to the joy and the happiness? And this is your path. It's about allowing justice to be served externally, you going within and doing the internal work, and you reassessing your unhealthy habits and connections. Letting those go so that you can have more joy, more fun, more time to reflect, and then bring that energy, that love, that light, that wisdom to share with others, and then finding more victory and joy in the end. All right, Virgos, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.